Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome back. Welcome to. My name is Joe Josh. I go by iChart Daily. Today is February 26, 2025. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to set alerts on the strategy so that eliminates you out of the equation. Right? The whole point of this is you're not going to catch the top, you're not going to catch the bottom, you're looking to catch the bulk of the swing and make money regardless, right? This is not financial advice. This is a window to my thought process. I'm trying to give you a visual that helps eliminate the emotions and thinking that is involved in trading. You're not looking at support, resistance, trend lines. You're not looking for liquidity zones, divergences, the whole nine. The way the strategy works is you are looking at the most previous order block. In this case, it happened here on January 31st. There was a bearish order block fill. You are opening up your short here. You're not taking profit until the first bullish divergence indicator pops up. So during a short, you're only caring about when the number comes in below. During a long, right here, you're only caring about when the number pops up above. These are bearish divergence indicators. These are bullish divergence indicators. The next thing, if the line is purple and you are in a bearish order block swing, and you do see the number pop up, you are taking roughly 70 to 80% of the play off the table, and then you're playing with the house's money. You have a very high probability of going back to the moving average, and then from there you need to see what happens with market structure. If there's a bullish order block here, in this case we went back to the moving average, saw rejection, came back down, you had a second opportunity to take more money out of the remaining 25-30% that you have. And guess what? The short is still open here. So with that being said, now we're going to set some alerts. You're going to right click on the order block. You're going to add alert on my indicator. Once again, I am using Heiken and She candles, and I'm using a daily time frame. So make sure this is the daily chart. You are going to have to do this twice. The first time you're going to click here and have it on bullish. You're then going to click once per bar. So if it happens, any bar, you get the notification and click create. Next, you're going to then again right click on an order block, add alert, and on this one we're going to do bearish order block alert. Once per bar, create. You're then going to right click on any number. Doesn't matter if it's bullish or bearish, you're going to add alert. Once again, Bitcoin, 1 day, Heiken Nishi, divergence. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times you have to do this. So for each one, you're going to do positive regular, once per bar, create. Again, right click, negative regular, once per bar, so on, so on, so on, so on. So now you don't have to sit here and say, when's the order block going to turn blue? Or when am I taking profit? Nope. An alert will go to your phone notifying you when there's bullish, bearish order blocks or bullish or bearish divergences. So, and that's the video, folks. It's quick, simple. Didn't want to go into too much. The reason why, and once again, I tell people it's a daily chart, they come back with a 15-minute. I tell people I made this based off the Heiken equations, and people sending me pictures of regular candlestick. People of the world, I designed this to work with these candles on this time frame. When you change time frames, I might have to change some things in the script to work differently, okay? The reason why I am comfortable using a daily time frame because I am comfortable understanding that my swings last anywhere from a couple days to a week or two, potentially even longer, right? This is one play since February. 14%, 25 days. Once again, I'm opening here, taking profit here, taking profit here. If another one pops up, I'm taking profit again. I'm closing the position once the order block comes in bullish. Will I miss out on catching the exact bottom? Probably. Have I made money in the swing and other people thought we were going up? 100%. Once again, I wake up, I check this, I see what's going on with the sentiment, and you could now just focus on funding the account. That's it. That's the video. I love you guys. The reason why I say 2x or 3x is because sometimes the play needs to form. It needs to create market structure, and sometimes you will get a bullish order block. The price goes a little bit below, but because the sentiment and momentum is still bullish, it did not tell you to close the position. So yes, it is okay for you to be in a long position and it goes negative, but then eventually it goes positive and in profit to the position it was supposed to go to. Very simple. That's the video. Once again, order block, number. Order block, number. Order block. If there's no number and it just goes straight from order block to order block, then it's just a short, close long. Once again here, open long, open short. Take profit here. The position went down negative to where you were here, but you took 70 to 80% off the top, so you don't care with the remaining 20%. And guess what? You could have added to the position again and then made double. You took your chip, you dipped it in the dip, you took a bite, and then you dipped it back. That's what a double confluence order block is, right? Same thing here. When you could have bought here, and again, a couple days later, it's telling you, like, listen, it's very bullish. And then guess what? It went flat for 3 days. You're panicking, and then eventually you went up your 8-9%. You took your profit. Then it came back down, went up, you took your profit, closed the position here. So technically, this play, once again, it's not this one. It's not this one. It's the first one after the switch. So this was red, now it's blue. Really, this was the first order block, okay? So from this play here, even if you got in here, to here, you're looking at 111 days, 61%. Call it a day, cuzzy. Love you. Oh, here's a prime example of going above or below the price, but eventually hitting profit. Right here, you would have opened up your short at 59 to 60,000 to whatever it was, right? You would have went in the money, but then instantly down. You would have had to wait here for your position to then be up 8% in 27 days. That's what I mean by trusting the process, okay? Does this happen often? No, okay? But it is on the table. But just do know, as long as nothing happened. The number didn't pop up, a bluish order block didn't pop up, the play eventually turned into a take profit here. So these shorts took profit here, and then eventually closed the play here. That's it. Love you guys. Enjoy the day. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave it in the comments section. The link to buy my indicator, the Fiverr gig, is in the description. So is my Discord. That is free. The next video I am coming out with today is going to be more on Bitcoin, where I think price is going. Just to give you a little tease, the CME gap on the weekly time frame. I have been talking about this gap from 80 to 85,000 since it happened November 2024. Since Thanksgiving, I've been telling people, everyone's like, should I buy? 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 And I'm like, maybe you put 50% in and you keep 50% on the side. Why? Don't you think it's going higher? Well, when I start seeing bearish and hidden bearish divergence on longer time frames, if anyone, I don't want to go off track. This was supposed to be an alert video for my indicator, but I just want to end it with this. Long-term trends predict short-term outcomes. If you remember me saying the price went from 80,000 to 100, but the RSI went from 80 to 72, the swing went lower, this swing went higher. That's not a good thing. And then to show you where we could go down to, there was a CME gap on the weekly chart. If you remember me showing you that every single CME gap on the weekly chart was filled, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned because I make these videos often. Unfortunately, I keep saying that I said this in the past, but I did say sometimes it takes 90 to 100 days for tops to happen, and it did. Now we need to see if we're going to stay in section A on longer time frames, and if this is just going to be another bull flag or descending triangle that eventually breaks to the upside once again. That comes in the next video. As of right now, you could see we are just death crossing. When we just death crossed here, we still had weeks of blood, weeks of showing that momentum is coming the other way. As of right now, we're still there. We're going to have dead cat bounces, right? But let's go back to the chart. Let me show you why you should join the Discord. I posted this morning, right? This shows me that there's buying pressure from 90,000 to 94,000, right? Obvious, right? Because there was massive buying pressure from 93,000 all the way to 90-something thousand. Because we're in a red order block and because the line is purple and we're in section B, meaning that the RSI is now below the 50 line. And if we do have a dead cat bounce, we could still see a lower high in the swing, right? Lower high in the swing, lower high in the swing, lower high in the swing. We could go back to the moving average, go back to like, well, let me show you. Where it's a dead cat bounce. We're extremely oversold. Put an alert on the 30 line. Once we break the 30 line on the daily RSI, we have room to grow back to the 50. Not the best case scenario because we're in section B and that means that we could go up but then form another lower high. What gives me insight is the daily CME chart, the one that was showing me since Thanksgiving that there was a gap. There is now a gap on the daily chart. The gap is from 93,000 to 94,000, which was previous support resistance, as you could see. And what was support, right? It's support, 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 not support. Now we want to see if we have the dead cat bounce go back to the 92, 93,000 and use it as resistance. Technical analysis is very similar to sports, and you need to treat it that way. If you never played sports, I feel sorry for you. But in sports, I'm also a coach for my kids. The best thing you could ever teach someone is staying on your toes and waiting to see what the defense shows you first, right? Or the offense, right? You act based off of what comes to you. Don't act too fast. As of right now, there's multiple scenarios that could happen. We could come back into the trend, and then we're back in this sideways channel back to 110,000. Because we're still bearish, though, it's based off of probabilities, and we have a higher probability of coming up and possibly seeing rejection by this 93, 94,000, especially since I just confluenced it with the red order block, especially that I confluenced it with the purple line. The line is still purple, showing you that you could go back to the purple line but see rejection. And as of right now, that's the rejection line I'm seeing. Okay, this was the support line that I was seeing, and you could see the trend was staying here. Now, what was support? We could go up and have this double confluence right here and see rejection again from 90 to 93,000. If we do, I know we have more blood potentially to fill this 83 to potentially 80,000. That's the video. I love you. I appreciate the support. If you appreciate me, just do me a favor. Like the video. It's free. You don't need to sub. You don't need to comment. Just like. It helps with the algorithm. Once again, I'm trying to get to 500 subs, get a couple hundred hours watched, so at least I can start adding ads back to the video and putting money back into the channel. That's it. Love you guys. Enjoy the day. Stick to the rules, please. Okay? Stick to the rules. If I say hike in a she and you're not, and you're saying it doesn't work, not on me, cuzzy. If I say daily time frame and you're on the 1 hour, it's not me, cuzzy. If you said, oh, but this didn't catch the exact swing, I said you're not going to catch the exact swing because you have to look past the previous order blocks, blah, blah, blah. That's not me, cuzzy. You just can't follow directions. That's the video. I love you. Once again, enjoy. The link is there. Everything's there. Appreciate the support. Enjoy the day.